As has been obvious to anyone who's stuck their head out the window over the past week, it's been a particularly soggy June here in the Okanagan. And while the risk of wildfire in the region remains low, that doesn't necessarily mean we're in for a tame wildfire season. The Kamloops Fire Centre encompasses a large portion of the province's central interior, and to date, the region has seen just 34 wildfires affecting 117 hectares in 2020. That's just 12% of the area burned in the region during the same time frame last year.
Right now, we're in a very low danger rating in the Kamloops Fire Centre. We did see a fair amount of precipitation over the weekend in our region, and sort of those late spring precipitation levels are kind of known as our June rains, and so they've been very helpful in reducing how fast the fuels in the forest will dry out later on this summer. Our statistics right now do kind of lead us to believe that it's a bit on the lower side of our normal year, but it's still partway through the month of June, so we still do have kind of a couple weeks left to see how that plays out.
The particularly high snowpack in the surrounding hills this spring has no doubt played a role in keeping our forests wetter than previous years. But a wet spring doesn't mean we're in the clear when it comes to wildfire through the summer. The spring of 2017 was also quite wet, and up to June 16th of that year, just 28 fires had burned 54 hectares in the Kamloops Fire region. Things turned around quickly in early July though, when a lightning storm rolled through the interior on July 7th, starting 108 fires and burning close to 7,000 hectares on that single day. The season would go on to become the worst fire season the province had ever seen to that date, with more than 1.2 million hectares of land burned, displacing about 65,000 people, and costing more than $649 million to fight.
It's really hard for us to predict long-term weather models for like the months of July and August right now, with those like dry lightning spells that come through, or just lengths of dry weather and wind events and precipitation and stuff. So that really does come down to those short-term weather patterns.
For Castanet News here at Kelowna's Knox Mountain, I'm Nick Johansson.